All right. Looks like we're live. I hope sales are up and all is well. Just going to give it a little time to allow for people to jump on today. Looks like I'm about a minute early from schedule, so that's excellent. It's good to be organized, keeps you on time, keeps you true to your schedule. And that's actually going to be the topic for my video today, is staying organized with social media. So just give it a few more moments. Hopefully we can get some viewers. If not, it's totally fine. You can always catch it on the replay. So I had a really great week in my business. Got a couple new clients, which is also amazing. So I hope you guys have been out there and really hustling, and hope your guys' businesses are really turning around. Last year, last year was brutal for everybody. And so I'm really hoping that you guys are all finding success in your businesses as well. So, okay, great. Thanks for the like. I really appreciate that. It's awesome. What's up, dude? Thanks for joining. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys can get some value from what I have to say today. So what I'm going to be talking about is how to stay organized with social media marketing in your business. So if you guys know any business owners that are out there that are struggling with staying organized with what they're doing with their social media, you can refer them to this video or tag them or whatever, and hopefully they can get some value and use it within their business. Okay. So specifically what I'm talking about is a content calendar. So social media is a huge aspect of my business and what I offer my clients. And so anytime I get a new client, it's really important for me to stay organized and stay on top of, everything that I said I was going to be doing and what I plan to do moving forward. And so the only way to do that is to put it down and keep track of it. And the best way to do that is with the content calendar. So I created a little content calendar to share with you. See if I can screen share here. One moment. That's not the view that I wanted. That's the view that I wanted. Okay, great. Cool. So I'm going to drop this in the comments below too. So don't, if we go over this and you can't remember any of it, it's totally fine. It's going to be in the comments section for, later. You could print it, put it up on the wall, show it to your friends to impress them. So that's what you can do with it. Anyways, okay. So this says here how to come up with topics for your calendar. So one of the biggest things I always hear when I'm talking with my clients or with a new client or something, it's that they're struggling with coming up with ideas of what to post on social media. And, if you're working your business all day long and then you're turning to social media and you're trying to figure out, okay, what do I got to post now? It can be a real headache. So if you create a content calendar, you can really outline all those things in advance. And so you could go into the next month without having to, spend any time or energy thinking about it, because you already have it all outlined and mapped and ready to go. And it's just a matter of publishing it. So I'm just going to go through the steps really quickly. And then the next slide I'm going to show you actually kind of shows you what it should look like. So I hope you guys are with me. I hope I'm not losing nobody. Okay. So the first thing is to create spreadsheets based on each month of the year. So you're going to want to open up like a Google Sheet or a Google or Excel or whatever you guys are comfortable using, and create one sheet for each month of the year, all the way, all 12 months of the year. Okay. Next thing you're going to want to do is add new columns for each month, or each day of each month. So you got Monday through Sunday. Okay. Now, for each day of the week, what I recommend doing is to come up with a different theme that you can run down in like a little vertical line down in the column on the left, so that each day, each post for each day has a different theme. So you don't keep posting the same old thing all the time, right? So there's nothing more repetitive than seeing the same old thing from somebody all the time. Hey, check this out or whatever. You got to keep the content fresh. It's very important to keep new stuff coming out that's relevant, that's entertaining, that's going to capture people's attention. And the only way to do that is to keep it cycling with new stuff, different stuff throughout the week. So I would recommend picking anywhere between 5 to 7 different topics that are relevant to your business. It could be anything from like, actually I had some notes on this. Let's see if I can pull it up really quick. Wrong notes. Anyways, that's fine. So it could be anything, right? So like products, services, anything relevant to that. It could be information. It could be tutorials. It could be a lot of different types of things. You're just gonna have to sit down and brainstorm with your team about it and figure that out. Okay. So okay. So once you've done that, once you've identified all the themes of your posts, okay, what you're gonna want to do is go ahead and start writing out the posts. You're gonna want to come up with headlines and calls to action. So for instance, if somebody, if you want to direct somebody to a specific web page on your website, be sure to include that as your call to action. What's up, Brad? Yo, what's up, my brother? Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it. As I'm going through this, if you guys have any questions for me, just drop them in the comments. It's always great to get extra questions out there. Sometimes I don't think of everything, believe it or not. And so when you ask a question, you're not only getting the answer for yourself, but you're actually helping other people that might not be ready to ask a question. Just so, okay. I know you got questions, Brad. I got answers for you, buddy. Let them loose. Okay, so cool. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move forward here. So now that we got all that, again, go ahead and start writing out those posts. And what I recommend is to stay on topic. So for instance, if Monday is going to be your day to write about one particular service in your business. So for example, let's say like I want to write about say I want to write about Facebook. Facebook is a part of social media. Social media is something that I offer in my business. So maybe I just want to spend my Mondays writing about Facebook. Then I want to write out all my Mondays for that month in one shot. So that way my mind stays on that particular topic. Because if I want to jump around from topic to topic, so I want to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all the way through, and then to cycle back again, my mind's going to be going 7 different ways. I'm going to have to come back on track again. So it's best to stay on topic, write out all those Monday posts, then move on, write out all those Tuesday posts. So let's say Tuesday is all about, website content, stuff that I'm posting to my website. It's going to be, or, like website design, for example, in my business, it would be much easier for me to write 7 consecutive posts about web design as opposed to jumping around and getting off topic. So that's that. And then, okay, great. And then, so what you're also going to want to do is create a folder on your PC that's dedicated to housing all of the creative stuff that you're going to be using for these posts. So any images, any videos, any whatever, GIFs, whatever, quotes, all of that stuff, put it in a folder and archive it, make it, set it up correctly to where be easy to find, 2020 content, and then organize it by month, by week, by day, etc. And then once you get all those posts set up and done, then you can use scheduling tools like Hootsuite or Sprout Social. I've used both of them actually in the past in my business. Both of them work really cool. So it just matters, I think, a matter of preference at that point, because they both really serve the same purpose. Really cool too, because you can create reports, like for instance, like with Sprout Social, you can create engagement reports based on like different social networks. So you can really get a real good idea really quickly, all in one place, of how well your Facebook is performing as opposed to Instagram. And if your business does better on Facebook, then you can place more of an emphasis on your content there. Okay, so that's that. We're going to jump to the next slide, which is how your content calendar should look, right? So this is basically the outline of how it should look. So we got our days of the month here. We got the month. We got our topics. And then we got our value posts all posted out. Now, it looks like a lot, and it is a lot. I mean, if you're talking about mapping out an entire month of content, yes, they are, Brad. You're right, man. They are. Both of them are good. But like I said, if you're talking about mapping out an entire month of content, it's a lot. It really is. So this doesn't, you shouldn't expect yourself to be able to come up with this in a day. I would say maybe like a week or maybe a week and a half, and you can come up with all of this. But so what I would recommend is, for instance, it's June 20. Okay, so let's say we're already in June. Let's say it's mid-month, and then we're going to be tackling this. So I would recommend having all of this done at least a week, maybe a half a week prior to the beginning of July. That way you can go through and review everything one more time before you start scheduling out all of these posts, and work a month in advance. That way you're never behind and playing catch up, because that's just nothing worse than, being behind the 8 ball and trying to play catch up all day. So yeah, that's a good reason. So, okay. So once you've done all of that, and believe me, like I said, it's a ton of work getting all your content. This is pretty much how you should be feeling at that point. You should be ready to do acrobats. And if you're not, then you did something went terribly wrong, and you need to go back and reassess your strategy and what you're doing. So that's it. It's really about staying organized and keeping yourself ahead of the game, so you're not playing catch up all month long, and you're staying true to what you promised your client, what you promised your boss, however you're going to be using this in your business. So hope you guys got a ton of value in that. Like I said, I'm going to drop this in the comments below. I created a PDF out of it, but you can't drop a PDF in the comments as far as I know. And so I'm just going to drop it as several images. So like I said, be sure to print that out and put it on your wall and show your friends. And anyways, yeah, so I hope you guys have a great day. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you can receive notifications whenever I upload new videos. If you're on Facebook, please like and share this post with your friends. Tag a business owner that can get some value from this. And that's it. I'm going to wrap it up right there. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all on the next video.